Okay, this is going to be the walkthrough on Lamb Valley. I got no utilities, but I do have a battery for my GoPro for a flashlight. So, walking in. Looks like the floor did not get swept on the way out the door. The utilities are off here, of course, or else I'd be turning on lights at this point. The blinds have been just on the front of the house. It looks like they just took scissors and cut it loose, leaving about a good 2-foot stretch, maybe 2.5 feet. A couple of major screws right here above the chair rail may have something to do with the hooks up there. They must have had some kind of blind or something there, but those are, there's my hand, so that'll give you an idea about how big those screw heads are. They're probably around the size of a dime. Again, the floor did not get swept. That's old Christmas tree looking shavings. Trash through here. House is gonna have to be cleaned. A little bit of a stain right there on the wall. Let's take a look in the garage. Left a little bit of stuff over here in the garage. Little kids' toys. Some kind of mat, chair, whatever. Alright. We're going to kind of move through the house the best we can. Again, a good sweeping would make all the difference in the world here, for sure. The ceiling seemed to be in good shape. That's obviously where furniture was backed up to this wall. We're now in the master bedroom. There's a deadbolt that's been installed on the closet with a bent key that actually does work. And I'm not sure what this is. I'm sure we'll figure it all out, but that's a lot of wiring. That probably was from the previous owner. Just want to make sure it wasn't like a floor safe down there. All right, we'll walk to the master bath. And again, of course, all right, no water also. Looks like somebody painted in here possibly, but there was a couple of things that were on the wall at one time. You can see how this is kind of an eggshell finish versus a flat finish on the wall paint. Again, tub needs to be cleaned up basically. Shower. There's no shower head in here, so they must have replaced it with something really nice that they wanted to make sure they took with them when they broke their lease. So, all right. Underneath the cabinet, just trying to get a general idea of what kind of cleanup we're going to have involved here. So far, it's your standard move out cleanup at this point. Probably a little bit of touch-up paint in here where some smudges are. This is still again in the master. I'll put my hand up here so you can kind of see a few holes in the wall. That's a really good one there. That's, get a better angle on that, but I don't know what in the world caused that. All right, let's move on into laundry room. Yeah, that's pretty filthy. Gonna need to be cleaned up. All right, kitchen. Yay, we got the refrigerator still here. That's always a plus. But as per usual, they turn off the power and they don't empty the ice maker, which causes everything to start to defrost and drain. refrigerator needs to be cleaned out real well. I'm just going to leave the doors open on this. Yeah, it just needs to be cleaned. All right. Also, it appears we have a couple of Sterno cans, an exercise bike, and a punching bag, which is actually more of a blow-up bag than anything else. That's some form of a plumbing hose there. I don't know why it's in the hearth room. They actually took the light bulbs out of the fan. I wonder if they did that consistent. They took the light bulbs out of the fixtures. Unbelievable. Somebody had to go through some actual effort to unscrew the light bulbs at 45 cents a piece and take them from the fixtures. They did leave them in this fan, but that looks like that might have required a little bit of work. So nobody wants to do that. Good thing is we got hardwood basically throughout the entire house. At this point, I'm going to say welcome to the kids' room, because we got little stickers on the walls, a little bit of crayon there, and more little stickers. So that'll have to be peeled off, touch-up paint through here. You can see the little bit of discoloration in the walls. There's another little niche right there. A couple of holes here where something was mounted to the wall. And I'm not even sure what that is, but okay, let's just keep on moving. We're at the half bath. And again, just because I caught it on the fan, now I'm starting to notice more and more the light bulbs missing out of the fixtures. They did leave the shower head. Kudos. Look at the class in these people. All right. That fan is pretty dirty. And keeping in mind, I'm not like a super tall guy, but even I can reach that. There's a difference between unable and unwilling when it comes to cleaning stuff up. Again, trash throughout on the floor that just needs to be swept up. This tenant actually just went to our office and said, because it's got a lot of marks. Carpet, blanket, whatever, plastic. Okay. This house is actually an awesome house. I listed it for sale at one time, and of course it got sold. Let's see if I can get outside. All right, here's out back. Now today it's pouring down raining, of course, but you can see it has a very nice pool, and I'm not going to be able to get out there to see exactly, but the water doesn't look that bad in the pool. You know, if we get something in control real quick, we can make sure this pool doesn't get out of hand, but right now it looks like it's pretty clear. So, all right, that's going to take care of the walkthrough on this house. It's the best I can do in this situation where I don't have any utilities. I would have much preferred to have the house lit up, but it is what it is. First things first, I'd say send a cleanup crew in here immediately, and then after the cleanup crew gets done, we can assess what needs to happen next. Let me make sure that this doesn't go upstairs. All right, this goes to an attic. We do have some paint, it appears there. Let's see if they've left anything there. Well, there's the paint spilled on the steps and open. All right, I guess I can, well, never mind. That's probably about a year's worth of dump over because it's stuck to the floor and perfectly dried. All right, don't know what that thing is. A box with some other stuff. Oh, a human head. Great. That's a pretty weird looking fan. Some of the balances are up here, which will go over the top of the blinds. A little bit of clothes, a couple of boxes of some other stuff. And you know what? You just never know what you're going to find. So, all right. That's it, including the attic. Hot water heater, furnaces. And for pouring down rain, I hadn't noticed any kind of roof leaks or anything in this house, so that's always a plus. Okay, this time I mean it. That's it. I'm done.